Hello everybody, it is Al Knight, it is Brony time, and welcome back to Let's Play. Well, not welcome back, welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Oh boy, that was a flop. Well, here we are, folks. And you're probably wondering, hey, weren't you just in the middle of the Spirit of Justice? And I was like, yes, I was. But, I don't know, over this last week, I've had this urge to just go right into it. Play the original, play the OG, play the trilogy, because it's just so damn good. And I want to play it right here with you guys. So, transparency, I am 100% unblind to the Ace Attorney trilogy. I played the first and second games years ago on an emulator. I watched Trials and Tribulations several times, and I've watched people play through the two games several times since then, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of this entire trilogy. But we're still gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun to play through it with you guys, me doing all the voices I've always saw in my head with these characters. And it's just, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have so much fun. I just want to get right into this. New game. Of course, we have this just for all Trials and Tribulations. But we're gonna play the OG. Episode 1. The first Turnabout. Oh no! There's tomato juice spilling out of her head. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. This is a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Hold on, this is... Oh no, never mind, it's fine. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? Now, I know many are asking for you, would it be a conflict of interest? Actually, no, it only becomes a conflict of interest if you're prosecuting someone you know. Because it may affect your ability to prosecute because you have some type of connection to the accused, and it can bias your prosecution. So, no, a defendant can take on his friend's case. Because his desire to defend, it wouldn't affect your performance to defend someone like you know and care about and probably don't believe did it. You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. The first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. That's just what I'm going to do. Ah, yes, Larry is a good guy deep down, yeah. By the way, preface, there's going to be a lot more talking instead of just reading dialogue, since this is blind and I don't need to pay as much attention to, or aren't it's going to be as sucked in as... Well, I'll still be sucked in because it's a good game, but, like, I don't have to, like, I know it's coming, so... Enjoy to hear me talk a little bit more. That's always been something I've been pretty bad about playing these games, but... this one won't be as much of a problem. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a... Excuse me? Here's me again. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Oh, by the way, you're gonna have to find the guy who did it for us. Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. I hope bar school is to ascertain a lawyer's readiness. By the way, guys, my mom in real life is a lawyer, but she doesn't cover murder cases. She does workers' comp cases, so not as thrilling in quotations, but yeah. So a lot of those same rules apply. I just remember that my mom had to pass the bar exam. It's crazy to think about. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. Mom spaghetti. Me. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Oh yeah, screen shake will turn on vibration? What's gonna vibrate? Oh, we'll see what that is. Oh yeah, text box. Off? Okay, hi, okay. Sorry, I wanted to do some, and then I also wanted to throw in a quick save here. Okay. We're gonna have some fun with this. Here we go. Phoenix Wright. The defendant is me, right? Right! Have you completely lost your mind? Focus! The defendant is the person on trial. You're his lawyer. Oh yeah, you're right. This is no laughing matter. You did pass the bar, didn't you? Oh, I never just saw this dialogue! She literally called him out! Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Mia Fey. The, defendant? That's Mia Fey. Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Aw, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, Wright. The defendant is the one on trial. Your client. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it this time. I've got to relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please answer me. Please turn in your badge. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Alright, let's get serious. It's Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh! No way! I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. That's... well, that's not as compelling as feeling your hemorrhoids acting up, Mia. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it out. Check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Well, once again, folks, we're gonna have a little fun. The victim is Mia Fey. Mia Fey? What? How can I be the victim? Oh, right, sorry, it was the first name that popped into my head, and... the court record, Wright. Remember to use it when you're in a pinch with tab. Let me ask that once again. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Ah, shit. I meant to say Cinder Block. God damn it. Oh, well. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Oh, shoot. I just bumped over to the... Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Don't worry, this time I'll actually get the funnies in for you guys. Don't worry. Holy... Oh, right. Wasn't she, poisoned by, something? You're asking me? Chief, help me out. Check the court record. Tab, remember? Jeez. Give a guy a break. Let me ask again. She died because she was... strangled. Right, she was strangled, wasn't she? Please tell me that was you talking to yourself. If you wish to hang yourself, Mr. Wright, you're welcome to, but not inside my courtroom! Whoa! What? Oh my god! I can't believe they actually put that in a video game! He's literally telling Wright to go kill himself! Oh my god! Phoenix, you must go commit seppuku in remembrance, in forgiveness to your descendant Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I suppose there's nothing to do but give you another try. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions after several times of getting it wrong. I'm going to get you disbarred and get the hell out of my court. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your response to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's hope he doesn't say anything Unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Hey, Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what she described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude! Man, I wish me had a sugar mommy, if you know what I mean.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Hey!
Hashtag gaslight gatekeep girl boss pain.
Remember it. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right.
I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Nope, stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh,
dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Fake Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, Mr. Wright. Oh, wait. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Your Honor? All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? Oh my god, Phoenix. Did you really go to bar school? What the hell, man? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out contradictions in the testimony. This one's freaking easy. So freaking easy. No, it ain't. Oh shit, 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Sense of evidence to contradict him. I hit press, tabs, present. Well, that's annoying. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please take the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. You guys didn't see that, okay? This is easy! Choose the exact wrong evidence. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why are you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. But a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. It's completely blatantly obvious what the contradiction is, so I got this one. Okay, it's definitely this statement. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sweet? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Why? Well, wait, I remember now, Mr. Sweet. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sweet. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. That's my name. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. There must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I certainly hope this is the right statement to present this on. Objection! There we go, yep. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Why, you with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Swit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. The original quarter music is so good. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never. Look, the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. heard was definitely this clock. Fact was clearly secure if you simply wait till the next episode, since we are out of time. God, it's so good to be in the classic, hearing that original chorded music. And, it's really fun to be back. I love how I flubbed up. I've seen this game so many times, but I still messed up displaying the evidence. What I realized is I remember what I need to present, but I can't remember which statement I need to present it on. Also, transparent, I do have a guide pulled up for moments where I do slightly forget things. There's nothing to spoil since I've seen this game, so I have no qualms using a guide. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna see you next time. I'm gonna get right back into this. We're gonna get through these games quickly, you guys. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Brony Time for more content, especially more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And also, please make Also, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please make sure to share this video far and wide so we get many eyes on this series as possible going through this beloved series. I will see you all in the next one when I get better and remember my outro.